I'm Brian. I play guitar.
I'm Brad. I play bass.
I'm Chris. I play trumpet.
We're Suburban
What
Legends.
band though? Suburban
I just
Legends.
said it.
Suburban Legends. All right. Well, thank you for letting Easy Kaos do a quick interview with you. The first thing I wanted to ask was the record. Well, the CD. What kind of? I kind of want to understand. I know you guys play a lot of those songs. You do a lot of the covers and stuff. But what was the idea process? Saying, hey, let's just let's put this on CD and let's just do it.
Well, I think it pretty much stemmed from when we started playing Disney songs live. I think the one that the actual thing that really spawned us put them on record is when we started going to Europe, and we play a couple Disney covers, and we'd be selling CDs outside, and they say, "Oh, do you have your Lion King cover on it?" No, I'm like, I don't want it. Like, well, I guess. So we put 2 Disney covers on our last record, Day Job, and it's our best sellers on that record, and so we decided to cash out and do a full Disney record.
or give the fans what they want.
Yeah, we're all Disney fans, and so it's. And bands don't ever do Disney covers because it's kind of like, well, how can we cover a Disney song? They're gonna
You don't want to step on Disney's
Yeah, they're the
toes.
biggest company in the world, pretty much.
That's true. But haven't you played Disneyland though?
We play there
Yeah, see?
often, like once or twice a month.
Yeah. So I'm sure you get a pass from them. Kinda saying go
I
ahead.
don't know, it's like
and do
such a
this
gray
and all that.
area.
Yeah.
Don't want to mess with the
As long as we
mouse.
do it with respect, I think.
Yeah,
it's okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well,
Which I think we do.
When we're playing at Disney and we're announcing it, you can't necessarily say the Disney name because Disney doesn't own the songs.
Right.
The songwriters do. So that's who we went through, the songwriters, rather than our last record. We actually went through Disney, and then so I think we had to pretty much advertise it as a fantasy record rather than a Disney covers record. If that makes sense.
But
It
now,
does.
Fantasy themed record.
Yes.
but now we've just kind of are over it and just say Disney record.
Yeah.
If the worst case scenario is they'll just be like,
C&D.
just you guys can't do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
just-
Well, but I'm sure. I mean, even for them. I mean, if
But it's
you guys
all
are-
free. It's free promotion for them. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. And also if you're playing the park, there's going to be stuff on the radio, so it's going to draw more people to the park. So it's kind of, they are getting something out of it.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah.
Have you even started the thought process on a next record or anything yet?
Oh yeah. Actually, before we left, we started doing demos and writing as much as we can.
Just kind of in that kind of early stages, kind of thing.
Yeah, just not too motivated to do it. Whereas like, now that we have to do the record now, we got to get this done. Now it's just kind of
Just loose ideas.
yeah, just
Right
loose
now.
ideas, and just
Focus when we get back, though. Yeah.
yeah, because we have about a month before we go back out again, and then after that, I think we have a couple weeks before we go to Europe after that. So
Who are you going to go to Europe with?
it's gonna be headlining.
Oh, sweet! Really?
My
Awesome.
first time, so it's kind of scary.
You playing UK or
Yeah.
Europe proper? Or?
UK and
probably some
potential
mainland dates.
Yeah, potential mainland stuff.
So I mean, so far, like, how's this tour been? I mean, it's got to be pretty good, I'd say.
It's awesome because this time around we have an ego banner, which is just if you point the camera, you can see it folded up.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Wow.
When it drops, it actually takes up the whole stage, and we have to play in the crowd.
It rolls down.
But no,
back
actually,
over.
we're starting to see a bigger growth in the band and the how much more fans we have because we hit a bunch of areas that we hadn't hit in years. So it's really good.
So your fans have kind of a nickname,
They do.
yeah,
Really?
don't they?
What are they
I
called?
don't know.
SL fans?
Aren't they call themselves something? Maybe no.
Is it Disneyland?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, well, there's
Maybe
a social group called the
The Neverland?
Tomorrowland. Tomorrowland.
Is that what you're referring to?
Yeah,
That's the Tomorrowland Legends.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was doing something. I ran across it. I'm like, okay, that's pretty. Maybe I'll bring that up.
Yeah, they give us patches and stuff. And
They're our version of Believers.
yeah.
But you don't spit on them from balconies. Or
No.
Not yet.
no, not yet. So you're saying after this tour's finished in
Today.
today?
Today's
Oh,
last night.
geez,
Yeah.
today's the last night. Wow,
This
maybe I
tour's
should
finished in
read.
6 hours.
Yeah.
Wow. So you're gonna take a little bit break because you said about a month you head out again, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we go. I think it's in mid-March. We're going out with the fishing and doing another leg of this tour.
Is that more East Coast or
Midwest, East Coast.
Midwest?
Yeah, Northeast.
Northeast, yeah.
Cool. Well, I'm sure it's been a great tour, and really appreciate you guys taking the time to
Yeah,
It's
talk
been
about
awesome
it.
too. This is one of the first tours where, because when you're together so long, and you find things about certain people in other bands that you don't like. You're like, did it again today. Ah, it's like nails on it. But this is like the first tour where there's been nobody like that.
Yeah.
Zero drama.
It's like perfect summer camp.
Yeah. Exactly.
In the middle of the winter.
And well, at least you're ending up somewhere where it's fairly warm.
Yeah.
You
No,
didn't have
we're
to have
happy to
Parker
be here.
when you got here. Or,
It's been a very cold week in Colorado.
really? Yeah, it tends to get a little snowy up there at times.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
but
we didn't hit too much bad weather. It could have been a
No,
lot
it was
worse.
sunny mostly.
Yeah, I think
was just cold.
as we were leaving certain places, we were missing the storms.
Like that one
Yeah.
overnight drive was pretty bad. The one
Yeah.
to
Seattle from
Missoula.
Seattle?
No, to Montana.
Yeah.
That one was rough. You're doing like 20 over the mountain passes and stuff. You just seeing ice fall from the sky. It was pretty crazy.
what was like not worse like show wise, but like what would be like the worst like weather and just like hassle wise?
That would have been it.
That would have been
Yeah,
it.
that would have been that
Are you
drive.
talking about in general on this tour?
Oh, let's go
Oh,
in
you want to take
general.
it in
Yeah,
general?
let's give
About
it.
2 years ago, we were on tour. It was us, the Fish, and Aquabats. And we were coming back from DC, and we were trying to make it home for Thanksgiving. And literally, it must have been like 2 in the morning or 3.
It was right around here.
We're
Wasn't it?
no, it was in New Mexico.
New Mexico.
And it had just started snowing, but it was below freezing. So all the snow was freezing right when it hit the ground. So we hit black ice and spun out, hit the guard and spun out again. Total our van. So the cops drove us to a hotel, and then the next morning we walked like a mile and a half to the bus station. Took the bus for like an hour and a half, and then got on a plane and flew from Arizona home to be there in time for Thanksgiving.
Well, a happy ending.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And we were stranded in France for almost 24 hours
Oh,
on
that's
a
right.
highway.
In a bus with
The
no
weather was so
power,
bad,
no
yeah.
food, no water.
Was it
They
on
didn't know how to clear the snow. They had so
Yeah,
much.
they didn't-
So they just shut the highways down and we were stuck there for a day. No
70
food, no
We
water.
were like 70 miles outside
That
of
was a
Paris.
miserable day.
Any direction you looked in, as far as you could see, which wasn't too
cars.
far.
The Killers were-
Blizzard was just
They were right
cars.
behind us.
The Killers bus was right behind ours, and they had to
Yeah.
cancel an arena show.
Yeah.
It was the worst
man.
storm they've had in 20 years.
We
in
should ask the
France.
Germans how to plow the snow because they're pretty good at
They
it.
did a great job.
Well, the thing is, they're privately owned highways,
Yeah.
so there was nobody there to rescue us or anything. We were just kind of.
They actually, people in front of us, they had tools and they cut a hole in the guardrail so people could turn around. The
Yeah.
cops were okay with it. People were getting
And the first
frustrated.
gas station that you saw was just jam-packed.
All the food was gone.
All the baguettes were gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The brie cheese was gone.
All the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, all the Wi-Fi.
All the Wi-Fi was gone.
Seen some weather.
Yeah.
Well, awesome. I mean, we really appreciate it.
Oh,
And,
thank you.
Thanks a lot. Have a great show.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks.
Enjoy it.
Thanks so much.
Yep.